thousands of years, the lives of the Filipino people have revolved around the ocean, its tides, its temperament, and its spectacular bounty. They know the ocean better than anything, its rhythms, its secrets, and sometimes its phenomenal destructive power. The Philippines is home to 10,000 miles of beautiful sandy beaches, lush tropical rainforests, smoking volcanoes, plunging limestone cliffs, and the most biodiverse marine life on the planet. Boats have been used for centuries to connect communities, create trade routes, feed the nation, and have fun. I'm on an island-hopping adventure, and there's certainly plenty to choose from. The Philippines is an archipelago of 7,107 palm-fringed islands dotted through the Pacific's stunning coral triangle. My journey starts in Cebu, where I learn about the birthplace of the country and its main religion, Christianity, before heading to Bantayan Island to try my hand at fishing. Next stop is Negros, the sugar capital of the Philippines, and home to one of the country's most breathtaking festivals in Bacolod. I then head briefly to Iloilo on Panay, where I catch a 36-hour ferry across the Sulu Sea to the Philippines' last frontier, Palawan. The Philippines have hundreds of ports, connecting the dots island to island. Cebu Port is the second largest in the country, and every year moves over 18 million passengers and 42 million tons of cargo. Situated in the heart of the country, the port accommodates ships from all over the world. As a collection of islanders, the Filipino people rely on boats and ocean highways to survive. Only 71 out of 7,107 islands have airports, so for many people, boats are a lifeline and the only way to get supplies. Cars, food, building supplies, livestock, even people all arrive by boat. I'm off to meet port manager, engineer Ernesto Boltron, who's in charge of these bustling waterways.
This vessel come from China. They are loading steel product.
What's on that boat over there?
Yes, that's the vessel carrying rice from Vietnam. Every month we have one vessel for rice. One
rice vessel, okay. And how many tons would be on that boat?
360,000 sacks of rice.
Sacks of rice, okay. So the port is very important to Cebu.
Yes, of course. Port is indispensable.
When you live on an island, boats are everything, aren't they?
Yes, you live in the island, then if there is no port, then the island is only dependent for their own resources. But, you know, we need also other resources from other islands.
Cebu City is a mad maze of chaotic streets, precarious shanty towns, honking gridlocked highways, and bustling markets. I knew that with 3 million people, Cebu is the second largest city in the Philippines, but I was not expecting this. Cebu's energy is overwhelming, and hidden amongst the mayhem are some of the Philippines' most historic sites. It's the oldest city in the Philippines and was founded here when European explorers arrived in 1521. Ferdinand Magellan, sailing under the Spanish flag, stumbled upon the islands on his way to circumnavigate the globe. This was the birth of the country, and for over 300 years the Philippines were ruled by Spain. I'm off to meet local historian Cabino to learn more about the birth of the Philippines. Thank you.
Zoe, welcome to Cebu, the oldest city in Asia.
What were the Philippines like before the Spanish arrived?
Prior to the arrival of Magellan, we are not savage as some history books would tell us. We have already trade relation to China would be as early as the 1200. There is no nation to speak up initially. We are different people, we speak different language, we have different culture. We were introduced to the world
as the Philippines under Spain.
So Magellan came to Cebu, befriended the king, and the king of Cebu tricked him to fight the war against this other king, Lapu-Lapu. Lapu-Lapu is the king of the island of Mactan. And Magellan summons him that you have to bow to the king of Spain. Lapu-Lapu said, I bow to no one. Magellan wanted to teach this infidel a lesson. One Spanish soldier could easily kill 100 naked natives. His men of 60 people went to Mactan. It was low tide. They had to take off their armor plates because they have to wade in the water.
Right.
And the natives were gunning for their legs. They used spears, they used arrows. It was a free-for-all fight. They were overwhelmed. Then Magellan was killed.
Magellan just dies there in the
Dies
battle.
there.
So what happened after that?
They came back with a vengeance in 1565, Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. This guy is a conquistadores. This guy is really mean business.
He's there to take over.
And then conquered the Philippines island by island. Eventually, they went to conquer Manila. Religion was Catholicism. At that was used as a tool of colonialization. We are going to hell if we are not going to be obedient. They were able to Christianize majority of the Philippines.
So how important is Christianity for people today?
In the Philippines, Christianity is a way of life.
86% of the country is Roman Catholic, and while the Spanish may have left over 100 years ago, their religion and devotion to God remains strong. The first thing I do in a new country is check out the menu. Food in the Philippines is incredibly delicious. There's tons of exotic fruits, loads of stir fries, and fish. There's fish everywhere. Here, we've got a delicacy of dried fish. So when you have a hot climate, traditionally, no refrigeration. If you don't sell the catch of the day fast, you've got to preserve it. So this is all salted, dried, and I've heard that once you get past the initial aroma, it's pretty good. As a nation of fishermen, life in the Philippines revolves around the daily catch. Fish is a staple here and can be eaten 3 meals a day. How do you eat it? This is like flattened, pressed. It's like flower petals. What is this?
Pusit, squid.
Squid?
Yes.
No.
Very delicious in Cebu in pusit.
Yeah.
It's crispy.
Crispy. Okay. What's that one? This
This
like
one is
strips of
strips pusit.
fish. Oh, it's
You
so
slice
pretty.
this one. Slice.
Yeah.
Whoa. Salad flakes. Yes.
This does not look like a food item.
Ipadali.
Do you cut it all up?
Yeah, you cut in, you fry.
Okay. I wouldn't want to cut this up. Just want to write an old letter on it or something. It looks like parchment paper. What do people like to eat the most?
The most is danggit.
Can I take a small bag of those ones? Just enough for one person?
Yeah, you one person is 10 pieces.
Okay.
I cook, then you eat
Okay, 10 pieces.
10 pieces.
Salty, chewy. It doesn't taste like fish. If you gave me this, I would... I don't know, it just tastes like salty jerky or something. Take a sheet of these home with me. One of the most prolific producers of fish is my next stop, sleepy Bantayan Island off the north coast of Cebu. It's the first ferry journey of my trip, and I need to get to Hagnaya Port. Hi. I need to buy a one-way ticket to Bantayan, please.
Here's your ticket.
Thank you.
30 change. Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice trip.
Here we go. It's a 4-hour drive from Cebu City to Hagnaya Port. From there, I'm catching an hour ferry to Santa Fe Village on Bantayan Island. Night falls so quickly here. 1 minute, it's like a bright sunny day, and the next, sun just drops. We're sailing away into velvety darkness. For these people, catching a ferry is just like taking the subway. We made it! Now where? see what this looks like in the morning. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Are you Em?
Yes, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Whoa, it's
Same to you, ma'am.
slippery. Okay. This is your boat.
Yeah.
Hey. This area of the Philippines was devastated by the super typhoon Yolanda when she tore through the country in 2013. It was the most powerful storm in recorded history to make landfall, and it's estimated that up to 25,000 people were killed. Here in Bantayan, the villagers lost everything, including the boats they rely on. Realizing that boats were the key to survival, the Back to Sea Foundation helped fund new fiberglass boats for fishermen like Am, strong enough to survive future storms. When Typhoon Yolanda hit, what happened to your home?
Totally destroy
Totally destroyed, everything gone.
everything. A daughter get crying. I'm shocking
How long have you been fishing?
since birth.
Since birth. So your father was a fisherman?
Yeah.
Was his father a fisherman?
Yeah,
And his father?
inheritance.
Yeah. And what about your children? Are they fishermen too?
No, because I don't want my children like me.
Why is that?
Because when you're fisherman, you are always fisherman. Not like when you have work, there is sometimes 1 week no income, sometimes no catching the fish because of waves.
And everybody
then-
is in the same situation, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
whole village.
The whole.
Yeah. Have you noticed that the fish population has gone down?
In time of our father,
Yeah.
there's so many fish. So it depends now,
What
especially when the climate change.
Do you think you could teach me how to fish?
Yeah,
Yeah, even for a beginner.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to. Oh, okay. Whoa, that's a crazy one. Yikes. They're flying all over the place. Whoa, you've got everything in there. Crabs, fish. It's weird, there's all these like colorful, it looks like reef fish, the really small ones that you see when you're snorkeling. It's a little strange to be thinking of eating those rainbow cutie pies, but you have to feed your family. Am and his family live on Botigas Island, a tiny fishing settlement 2 miles off Bantayan. Wow! Hello! So this is your house?
Yeah.
Nice. Can we take a look inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's our pig.
Oh, she's big. It's a big mama. Living room? That's the kitchen?
Yeah,
Great.
But
Can I
nothing-
look out back?
yeah,
So there are 3 of you living here now?
yeah.
Yeah, you, your wife,
Your wife,
And
my
your daughter.
Yeah.
Angel Claire.
Enjoy.
It's so nice. Thank you so much for giving me a tour. I feel so completely privileged to be able to take a peek inside a life that is so different from what I know. It's a beautiful place you have
Thank you.
here. It's really nice.
Okay.
Now can we get some lunch? Yeah.
Thanks.
It's just out of the ocean onto the grill, and it tastes perfect. This is amazingly good.
Yeah,
Wow.
thank you.
I'm leaving Bantayan, island of fish and eggs, as you can see. Is this the ferry to Negros? Yes? That big one out there. Okay, so we've got a bit of a ride on a smaller boat out to the big boat. Feeling a little trepidatious. Thank you. Found where the eggs stay. Everybody's getting a life jacket, so I think I'm gonna find. But jump over the hole. From Bantayan Village, my next ferry crosses the Visayan Sea to Cadiz on the north coast of Negros. From there, I will travel through the sugar fields to Salai, and then on to join the party in Bacolod. Is that a steering wheel from a car? Yeah. Wow, and on the side there, okay, this is quite a system in here. This is island number 3. There are thousands of hectares of sugarcane growing here on Negros. It's a very different landscape from the other islands I've visited. Over half of the sugar produced in the Philippines is grown here, and since the 18th century, it's been the driving force of the economy. The fate of the island and the industry are inextricably linked, and sugar has both made and unmade the fortunes of many men. The 19th century boom created a hacienda class of wealthy sugar barons. Huge mansions sprung up, and everyone wanted to get in on the sugar rush. I'm off to meet former sugar worker Ver Pasete to learn about this industry's sweet success. There's so much sugarcane here.
Negros is considered to be the sugar capital of the Philippines. When we were born here, our grandparents taught us how to plant sugarcane, sugarcane, sugarcane.
What is it about this island that makes it so good for growing?
Because of rain, of sunshine, of the plain, and the kind of soil here. For us, the scent of mud is the scent of money.
So the fate of the island is completely tied to the sugar industry.
When the cost of sugar was still good, that was the best years for the haciendas. Sugar has a cultural value. Sugar is responsible for the creation of the big houses here. Without sugarcane, we are dead.
Without sugarcane,
We are dead.
You're dead.
You are dead.
I never thought I'd say this, but sugar is really good for you.
Yes, yes.
What's life like for the workers here?
We have 6 months, there is work in the sugarcane field, and 2 months less work, and the remaining 4 months, we call it tiempo muerto, dead season. You send your children to the cities to become household helpers or catch fish or scratch for seashells to survive. That's the cycle of life.
With the sugar highs come sugar lows, and the industry hit rock bottom in 1980. The invention of corn syrup in America caused sugar prices to crash, plunging the island into a socio-economic crisis. Fields lay unharvested, and Negros' monocrop culture thrust the islanders into desperate poverty. The world responded with international aid, and these resilient communities bounced back.
They have learned from the ups and downs of the sugar industry. They are not sorry for what happened. That's part of the history. As a matter of fact, our Mascara Festival was born because of that. Our leaders said, well, let us come up with a festival wherein we can smile, we can dance, we can eat, we can drink. So Mascara Festival came into being.
So the Mascara Festival was born out a time of disaster and tragedy.
Crisis.
So it's going to be a crazy, crazy day tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be a crazy day, but you know, sometimes you have to be crazy to live normally.
Every year, the city of Bacolod explodes with spirit for the Festival of Mascara. It lasts 3 weeks in October and culminates in the Inter-Barangay Street Dance Competition. I'm here to meet the defending champions, Team Granada. The event is the highlight in the Negros calendar and one of the Philippines' most vibrant and colorful festivals. It's intensely competitive and takes months of preparation from each barangay, or neighborhood team. There's only a few hours to go, and it's a mad scramble to get all the final preparations done in time. Look at how detailed this is. Look at this. This is unbelievable.
All of these feathers.
All of the jewels, everything
Yes.
glued on.
It's all handmade.
The mastermind behind Granada's success is choreographer Jordem Casabuena. Having won the championship for the last 2 years running, this year the pressure is really on. and they are hoping for a Grand Slam victory. How are you?
I'm fine.
You look very calm for being the captain of this whole thing.
Not really. It's
No.
stressful.
Inside, you're
Yeah.
freaking out a little
Yeah. You wanna dance
bit. Yeah.
in the street?
Yeah.
It's a joyful dance.
Okay.
Because you want some costume?
Yeah.
Do you want to wear?
Yep, I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'm getting really nervous now. Okay.
You wanna enjoy?
Yes, I will enjoy. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I can feel the tension growing. People are starting to get costumed up and getting nervous, really nervous actually. This is high stakes.
It's your costume.
Jordan, it's beautiful.
Yes.
There's less of it than I was expecting. Lots of holes. Good.
Shoes.
Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you. This is amazing. I'm going to go put it on.
Thank you. Thank you.
How do I look? Hi, guys. This is awesome. What would you like me to do?
Just go in front.
In front?
Yeah. Just like a leader.
All alone?
Yeah.
Like a cheerleader?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do some this. 1, 2.
Okay. It seems iffy. The other teams look amazing, and the nervous tension is palpable. We're up next, and it's time to make my cheerleading debut.
Ang manok ni San Pedro, naugis ang balahibo. Ang manok ni San Pedro, pustahi kay sigurado.
I'm obviously a natural, but I need to let the professionals take it from here. There's two parts to the competition, the street dance, which they just killed, and the arena competition, which they're headed to now. If they don't win, I'm going home. There are 17 teams in this year's competition, and everyone is going for gold.
Nagasulod na ang ika-15 natin na performer.
That was brilliant! Congratulations! How do you feel?
I'm speechless.
Yeah, you must be, you must be. That was definitely the best performance, wasn't it? Yeah.
God bless. God
Yeah,
bless.
God bless. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be waiting.
Okay, thank you.
Good. The teams are all done, and the results are about to come in, and we're going to find out who is the champion. Last night was complete madness. The Filipino people know how to party. I think I peeled off that outfit at midnight, 1 a.m. Got this coconut thing for breakfast. I thought it was a drink, but it turned out to be some complicated, weird dessert. What is it? This is not good for my hangover. What is this thing? It looks like a slime. This day is off to a really weird start. It's not the best day to be feeling rough, as I have 2 boat journeys ahead of me. Yay! On the way to Iloilo. Yeah, I can deal with this. From Negros, I need to travel to Iloilo City on the island of Panay to catch my last ferry, which will take me across the Sulu Sea. First to Cuyo, and then on to my final destination, Palawan. Thank you. When the Filipino Revolution toppled the Spanish regime in 1898, Iloilo was the last Spanish stronghold. Today it has a population of 500,000 and is the Western Visayas' biggest city. I wish I had time to explore, but my ferry leaves in an hour. This is the ferry terminal where I'm catching my boat to Palawan. It's 2 nights of travel. Oh, look at these little guys. I'm gonna try and think positive right now, but this is looking a little beyond my limits. It's really hot, and you really get cozy with your neighbor in here. 2 nights, we're gonna be like this. I wasn't expecting a cruise ship, but I was expecting my own bed. The heat and the smell of whatever's in those packages is really overwhelming right now. And I am ashamed to admit that I got tourist class tickets, so through these doors, I hope lies a little relief. This is my home for the next 2 days. These overnight ferries have a capacity for 500 people, and for many Filipinos, they're the only affordable way to travel. It seems like more of a local crowd, though, and I've only spotted 2 tourists on the whole boat. They're sweating it out in the heat downstairs.
Jocelyn and Alejandra. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You girls are hardcore. You're out here in the heat.
True.
What are you doing?
Suffering in economy class. I'm kidding.
So how are you finding the trip so far?
It's been really good overall. The low points are quite low, but the high points are like spectacular.
What are the low points?
Low points are just like long, sweaty bus rides.
Right.
It totally outweighs it on the good end. So.
Yeah. What was the best thing you've seen?
Maybe like Cambuga High Falls or Salagong Beach. I loved it there. Really nice beach and like really beautiful water.
So what do you do that you can just leave for a month and a half?
Well, I quit my job, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I was working in finance, but it was pretty boring. So
you just quit to travel the world. That's awesome. And what about you?
I quit my job too. I was modeling and I wanted to like get out of Los Angeles. So we came to the other side of the world. Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're in your jammies. Are you all ready for bed?
We are ready. It's been a long day. We're melting.
It may be the middle of the night, but it's still 80 degrees and extremely humid. Time to retreat back to the aircon. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. They didn't turn the lights off all night long. The mattress is nice and soft at first, and then you feel the bottom of the bed. After our night on the ocean, we've cruised 109 nautical miles and are now arriving at our first stop, Cuyo. I've got 6 hours to see as much as I can of Cuyo before I have to get back on the ferry. Cuyo is a group of 45 scattered islands and islets. The biggest island is the volcanic Cuyo mainland, with an area of 22 square miles. It's extremely remote, and they rely on these ferries for everything. I don't know how it's possible. Each island is just more beautiful than the next. Long before the Spanish occupation of the archipelago in 1568, Cuyo had a thriving population of Ati, Chinese, and the Fisherman Malay. It was an important stop on the trade route to the Far East, and locals bartered dried fish, sea cucumbers, seashells, and the highly prized edible bird's nests. Hog grower, pigeon pellet, random building supplies. Everything in this country travels by boat, including me. The crowds are just coming in now. This is going to be a very, very tight fit tonight. I'm only on the boat for 2 days, but for the crew, this rusty, salty seafaring queen is their home.
Hi.
Are you fishing?
Yeah, I'm going fishing. It's just for fun while I have no work.
Oh, so what is your work on the boat?
I'm the one cooking.
You're the cook?
Yeah.
But you're not catching supper for everyone.
Oh yeah, no.
What kind of fish?
Before I got tangigi, we call it tangigi, the longer one.
Oh, a big one.
I'm going to throw this. It's like a little squid. It's already eaten by fish.
Oh, it's been nibbled at.
Yeah.
How long have you been fishing off this boat?
Almost 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you catch many fish?
Sometimes I got one, maybe 1, 2, or 3. But today it's really bad. Illegal fishing, destruction of their habitat.
15 years ago?
Yeah.
Were there more fish to catch? You really noticed it?
Yeah.
It's amazing that with one line, you notice the difference over that amount of time. Oh, look at that. Plastic squid. Great. Oh,
There's
I'm
no
sorry.
one. But
Fish for supper tonight.
Maybe next time.
It's definitely not the most comfortable night of my trip. But there is something magical about being rocked to sleep by the waves. There's no need for an alarm clock on this boat. What is going on? I came out for some fresh air. Hi. And I found these guys. It's like Noah's Ark back here. I am so tired, but the thing that has kept me going for almost 40 hours on this lovely boat is the promise of Palawan. And it's so close, we're almost there. Everybody speaks of this place with such romance. It's like some wild Eden. It just sounds like the most magical, ancient place. I can't wait to get there. I think everybody's just as relieved as I am to be getting off the boat. Thank you. Yes, dry land. Palawan is known as the Philippines' last ecological frontier. Its landscapes are Jurassic, with deep, tangled jungles, mysterious bat caves, and pristine coral reefs. It's home to ancient people and ancient traditions. Today, Palawan is still home to many indigenous tribes. One of the oldest groups are the nomadic Bajau people, known as sea gypsies. Their lives are inextricably linked to the ocean, and they spend their entire lifetime at sea, living on bamboo houseboats. I'm meeting Jaji and Dubs, Bajau tribesmen who've agreed to take me spearfishing. Traditionally, would the Bajau people spend their entire lives living on the boat without a place on land?
Nabuatan niya na mato Yan panday na mga yuktal matay lah. Kasi matay ke buhay na. Nabang mabuhay sa labay hiya buhay kami hay apalam niya bay bono. Nahundawan na palam niya hay bono na bay. Nabang kita madila buat itu mesti kita mabang karinginan kita.
The Bajau are extraordinary freedivers, diving up to 50 feet on a single breath, and their talents have often been utilized in the pearl trade. Jaji and his family were brought to Palawan from Mindanao in the 80s to hunt for South Sea pearls. Why are the Bajau so good at pearl hunting?
Na yung yabay dati kambuan-buan si kahe. Ikaan na makalumaan na samban na sa limabangka. Bisa biyaro. Yata kakain pinagtabang na kami kapisaya.
Will you show me how to fish?
Yes, pandain naman.
There are two tools of the trade. A spear gun, that's a very dangerous looking point there, and an anchor. That's like my nightmare scenario, holding something like this and going underwater. This would take me straight to the bottom. He just sinks like a stone. It's just watching a human disappear into the abyss. It's got to be about 30 or 40 feet. It's incredible. It's witnessing a lifestyle that's been around for thousands and thousands of years. Practically nothing is different. Wow! I can't believe he goes into this huge, dark sea and he's finding these treasures and targeting them, bringing them back up. It's unfathomable. That one's got teeth. In recent decades, this culture of ancient nomads is facing the challenges of a modern world. Overfishing, piracy, and conflict have threatened this unique way of life, and many of the Bajau people now live in stilt villages along the coast. It's strong? Are you sure? This is your place?
Yeah, this is my place and this is my house.
Hello, everybody.
This is my grandmother. So,
Nice to meet you.
all of you.
So many people. There are 100 million people in the Philippines now, and the population explosion has led to many, many people living like this. And for people like the Bajau, their ancient way of life has been compromised, and they are being forced to live a more modern way, if you can call this modern. But there are kids everywhere smiling, and everybody's very happy. I'm feeling extremely lucky to have been able to experience a little bit of Bajau culture. The pearl trade in the Philippines is still huge business, and the pearls that are found in Palawan are some of the most valuable in the world. The industry no longer relies on Bajau freedivers, however, and has become both sustainable and high-tech. I'm off to meet Jacques Branelac, owner of Jewel Mare Pearl Farm, to learn more about these exotic gems. Having been bred in a hatchery, at 2 months old, the baby oysters are then taken out to sea, where their growth and progress are strictly monitored. These are the babies.
Yes, these are 5-month-old babies. They are 5 months.
So delicate.
They're still very small.
It's transparent.
This is where we clean the oysters. So here, we're going to remove individually the organisms that are attached to the shell. Gently.
Very gently.
Yeah. We make sure that we treat them like babies. Because when you maltreat each oyster, see, it will show on the pearl on the oyster as well.
The most critical point in the entire process is the grafting. The operation that inserts a nucleus and a piece of tissue from a donor oyster into the parent.
Let's observe the insertion or the actual pearl grafting.
So this is where the nucleus is being inserted?
Yeah, this is actually a life-threatening situation for the oyster because the target is about 1/10 of a millimeter in terms of accuracy. It's a very precise and accurate microsurgery, similar to eye surgery.
The nucleus is being inserted, following which the graft, which comes from a donor oyster of the best quality. It's being put right on top of the nucleus, and that's the operation.
If she goes too deep or too shallow, the nuclei will be rejected, and too deep, the oyster will be hurt and die.
After the operation, the oysters are sent out to sea for some intensive care. Every 3 days, they are turned in their nets. They are extensively cleaned, x-rayed to check on their progress, and then finally, after 2 years of passionate daily nurturing, it's time to harvest. The moment everyone has been waiting for. This is the moment of truth.
Hey, dozo.
These oysters are ready to be harvested.
So this is the final moment of harvest.
And is there any question in your mind whether or not there's a good pearl
I
inside?
have no idea. It's the mystery of the moment. You will see what comes out.
Do you still have that feeling of excitement with every one that comes out?
Of course, it's like a birth. You don't know what's going to come out.
So this is the culmination of 5 years of incredible attention to
The
detail.
last step of 377.
Oh. That is a result. An absolutely exquisite pearl. This is just absolutely amazing. You shouldn't be able to pull something like that out of a living creature. They're so lustrous, I can see my own reflection in them.
Each one has a unique character and has a soul of its own and a history.
What would one of the highest grade that we found today be worth?
Well, a pearl like this one would be worth maybe $3,000 to $4,000.
$3,000 to $4,000. That's a
While
lot.
this one will be worth nothing or...
Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much for taking me through this whole pearl journey. I was not expecting to see how much the environment and the human impact would affect the final product. You've created this relationship with nature. It's just a thing of beauty.
I would say marine alchemy.
Marine alchemy. I will never look at pearls the same again.
You should.
And I might have to do some pearl shopping. It's time to head off on the last leg of my journey. From Puerto Princesa, the road winds north for 6 hours to the most northern tip of the island and the remote village of San Fernando. Here, I will join an ancient sailboat and cruise into the turquoise waters of Daracotton Bay. Feels like we're going to the end of the earth. This is the village of San Fernando and also where the road ends. So I'm on foot from here. I think it's this way. Hello. Nice to meet you. There she is. It looks like a Viking ship or something out of like a storybook. Hello! Built using traditional techniques, this majestic vessel is a homage to hundreds of years of sailing tradition in the Philippines. It is iconic, unique, and extremely beautiful, and the pride and joy of its Captain Henair. This is crazy.
Just drop the paddle, yeah?
Just here?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Whoa. This is like another world. It's beautiful.
So Zoe, this is our traditional parao. Today we're going to the island with the school and we're going to deliver some school supplies.
Okay.
And you want to come?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Can
Let's
I help?
go. Yeah, of course.
With the arrival of motorized engines, the culture of sailing in the Philippines had all but died out. Techniques of boat building that had been passed down orally from generation to generation were on the brink of being lost forever. Teaming up with ecotourism enterprise Tao Philippines, Henair knew that the only way to save and revive this maritime culture was through tourism. After a long search, he found craftsmen and boat builders who still knew these ancient ways and spent 2 years fastidiously crafting this sailboat. Now he shares his vision and, having trained local villagers as his crew, offers epic sailing adventures through the spectacular islands of Palawan. So what kind of a boat is this?
This is our Filipino traditional sailboat. We don't use this for hundreds of years.
The minute you step on this boat,
Yeah.
you feel like you're going back in time.
Thank
you
you.
can picture thousands of these boats
Yeah.
on the water.
I want to revive the whole concept of the boat to the next generation.
How did you gain the knowledge to build this boat if there were no other ones?
Exactly. I would say until now this boat has no blueprint. It's all on my. I do a research like boat building, which island, which people, which which tribe. I try to make everything traditional. Like you see this. This is not paint. It's like a sap of a tree that we collect in the forest. I like innovation, but I want to see the original look. Like for example, not using nails.
On my journey here, I noticed, of course, it's really remote. Doesn't seem like people have very much money, or there's no electricity. So how important is tourism to the area?
50% income of like municipalities around here relying on tourism. Instead building a boat, fishing, now they're building a boat for tourists. That's the school was on that island.
Right over there?
Yes, and we need to turn the boat now.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, this is the life. The Tau Kalahi Foundation uses the proceeds from tourism to give back to local communities.
Okay, Zoe, where are you? Yeah.
Hi, Zoe.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right.
How many kids are in the school?
93 pupils.
93? Yeah. A lot of kids. Wow. Well, you have a very, very beautiful island.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.
Enjoy.
You're very welcome.
Tapos harap, kaway.
It's really inspiring. I guess when you live out like this, you always have to think of other people too, don't you?
Yeah.
No man is an island, as they say. I can't believe my adventure is at an end. But this, all of this, is what the Philippines are about. No cell phones, no internet. It's just nature sailing at the whim of the wind on the ocean. For Filipino people, boats aren't just a mode of transport. They're a way of life.